Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Stranky and I have that over there. Yeah, I redesigned it last time and I tried to fly it and I ended up quitting the game because I was getting frustrated after having done it properly and then failing. But in doing so, I noticed that somehow when loading one of my games, Mr. Jeremiah is here, and his periapsis is there, so he's been like going around. He hasn't come back home. I really did think that we had brought Jeremiah home, but apparently we hadn't. But that's okay. So what we can do is we will walk to the next where we gonna okay we can maybe we'll walk no? Okay, are we walking? Okay, so our speed goes very fast. Okay, so actually that's something else. Alright, so yes, we're actually coming in. Okay, so we wanna stage that and we wanna turn retrograde. Okay. So we don't want to die. I think I got all the science off of that. I hope I did. Okay, that's all that exploding. Hope we got all the science off of it. If we didn't, we just have to say bugger. If we did, we don't have to say bugger. But we're coming in, we're slowing down somewhat. I don't know how we can see. A few bits left. We're more aerodynamic than them. They're slowing down more than we are. That's okay. We'll bring Jeremiah home. We need him home. Barrett is back because I have the non-permanent non-permanent death thing ticked, which if I had known about when I started the game, I would have made them permanently dead because it makes for more interesting gameplay, but it's okay. We're still coming down at least. I think we're actually slowing down. Are we going back up? Oh bugger, we're going back up. We're going back up. We're going back up into space. So we needed to burn a bit retrograde. Alright, no problem. We've got 2 people stuck out in space. Let's go back. So that is 42. And that is... yeah, we brought it down a lot. I mean, we were supposed to burn there. Apparently. I guess. Can get rid of that because that's now defunct. Probably with one more trip around. We'll warp here. Can we warp there? understand why the ship is under acceleration. We have no acceleration. Maybe because we're still in the... No, we're not in the atmosphere anymore. Can I do this? We can go this way. Yeah, we can definitely go that way. Turn that off. That's okay. It should de-warp us once we there's that going around again. He's like, oh, I thought I was coming home. I'm confused. I must say I'm confused. Because I'm doing this like bits and pieces. And I think Kerbal is one of those games where you have to sort of play it every day. And you get really good at it. But I play it bits and pieces here and there. Sorry about that, I was dragged away. So as I was saying, yes, it's one of those games you have to focus on, and I have about 7 games sort of rotating on the channel, apart from Star Citizen. I think it's 7 games. So to actually focus on Kerbal, I love the game, don't get me wrong, I love the game, but to focus on it solely, it's a bit, what's the word for it? I would have to have pretty much a Kerbal based channel, like maybe Scott Manley, or to an extent Quill 18 when he does his Kerbals. I mean, he has an episode every day. And okay, so we are retrograde. Alright, so we should be dropping our apoapsis, and the periapsis is dropping. So yeah, you need to focus on Kerbal Space Program. Now we lost all the music altogether, which is a bit disheartening, and especially how I was playing the game originally. I was like trying to play it more or less in real time, with a lot of missions going on all at once, and while I was waiting for someone to go to the moon, I would do a satellite and things like that. And that's just confused me. If it's one of 2 games, maybe you can keep track of it, but obviously sometimes it will be like 2 weeks between when I sit down and record a few Kerbal sessions. So yeah, it does get a bit confusing for me. So that's dropping quite a lot now. I still don't know if we've dropped it enough. 43. As we get into... I don't know how you can see how much of that is left. Oh, we've got plenty of that left. Okay. Alright, no problem with that. We're still going down. Now we're going to start going up again. So I think we're going to probably have to do another loop-de-loop. But while we're still in the 40s, we're dropping that quite considerably. This is something like what we're going to have to do with what's-her-face. Well, she does have a more circular orbit, so once she gets to like the 40s, it should be better. There's actually, okay, we're still dropping this, so we've gone up to 45. But in the next pass, look, we've dropped it into 41,800-ish. So we'll be coming down another bunch. But it's still not ideal. Oh, we slowed down a lot, but yeah, I really hope we manage this. In fact, I'm gonna let it pass, and then in the next pass I'll start recording again, because this is like crazy. Okay, It's another pass. We're dropping it even more. The periapsis, it's down to 41,500. That's down to 1. Yeah. I don't know how those haven't actually burnt off by now, but yeah, we'll let this do its thing once more. Hopefully, I mean, we're getting further down, so each time we get down, we've still got quite a lot of that at least. Each time we get down, like, you're doing more braking for each bit, you know what I mean? It's like when we were just going down to 43, like, it does less, you're in thinner air, so the more you go down, the more each 1,000 kilometers does in effect, kind of. I don't know the word for it. I'm bad with words sometimes. Oh, fire! It's actually the pressure, not the friction, that causes that. It's like when you have a if you've ever done a fire course, or if you've ever used a fire thingy. Again, words. No good for me. One of those red things that put out fires. If you have the CO2 one, because when you release the gas, it releases pressure. The bottom of it gets really cold, and you shouldn't touch it because you can actually burn yourself with the coldness. And that's going down really fast now. Look, 600. We're almost there. 5045. We start going back up again. 49554. Now we're going back up. That's still dropping. With any luck, we can drop that at the speed before we get out of the thick air. We can drop that below 70 and remain in a constant descent. I mean, that's still dropping, but obviously we're going up, but that's dropping behind us because we're slowing our speed. We really needed to do that burn. I was really silly. Still something floating around behind us. Unless that's Tizzy or Valentina. Could very well be. I don't think it's any of our parts left. I wouldn't think. So 43, we're still 43, so this is about where we were coming in last time. Well, not last time, the first time. But now the heat effects are starting to die off. But we're still dropping that, which is really good. 200 odd. How much of this is left? Oh, it's about half. It's really not the best re-entry, Jeremiah. Not the best. You've done better before. You do know that. In fact, I mean, he's looking a bit worried after all of this. 49. That's still dropping. I don't think we're gonna do it in this pass. It's gonna be another pass. But it's gonna be a quicker pass. We're at 50. That's still going. I mean, that's 38 now. That should definitely be enough to catch us. Okay, we're out. I mean, we're not out. We're out of the thickest air. We're still being pulled down quite considerably, actually. If you look at these numbers, but we're out of the thickest pulling down pit, where you're actually being pulled down by the thick atmosphere. I don't know what this would be. Maybe the stratosphere. I don't know. I'm not good at these sort of technical terms. So we'll do another pass. So we'll speed it up. We're not out of the atmosphere yet. Okay. Alright, we're back in space. Oh, we've got some music back. Brilliant. Okay. So it should be quicker this time. That's why I'm not going to stop the recording. 190. So it's 30. So that we should, on this pass, we should definitely do it. 180. Oh. I always tend to do things take very long to do. Something's flying past. Okay, we're back. We're back in. Here we go. Come on, your last chance. Jeremiah. Jebediah. I call him Jeremiah. If you haven't been following the series, yeah, I call him Jeremiah. It's how I just sort of mix it up a bit from other people's playthroughs. So we're gonna have to endure the heat and burning up again. But yeah, that's going down quite a lot anyway. I think that's going down more than this is. But yeah, you can see the mountains back there. Very nice. It's like, no, I'm not landing in this part. No, I don't like where I'm going to land here. We'll do another pass. That's really what's going on here. He doesn't like where we're landing. Obviously, once he's landed, we'll try the moon base mission again. But unless I can find how to edit the save file and just put the docking port in. I know it's a bit cheaty, but I don't really like to cheat. But I really feel like we did accomplish the mission. I mean, we did the perfect liftoff. We did have the docking port on it at one point, and we removed it to try and change the design, and we forgot to put it back. I did. Nothing to do with you guys. It's all me. So yeah, here we go. We've got all the hotness starting to build up. So we'll have to keep an eye also on our electric charge is okay. With all this fire on the thing is, it should be okay. Don't know why with Jeremiah we don't have those things. So it's a level 1. Should we EVA? No. God, no. Don't think we should EVA. Well, it's gone down 31 now. We're definitely coming in this time. We're still at 42. That's dropping so much. And it's going down quite considerably. 28 now. No, there's no way we're getting out of this. Unless that burns up. I think that's one of the solar panels. Okay, the camera changed. I'm pretty sure that means we're coming home. We're coming home. We're coming home. Got 92 left. Whoa. 91. It's going down quickly now in this thick air. Yeah, look, -5. It's a 50 odd. 89, 88. Ah! I think this can take some heat on its own anyway. So if that does run out, 86, it's slowing down. I mean, we're slowing down, so that's at 41 now. So even if we go up higher, which we won't because this is now minus 140 something. If we just pop into map view, it's estimating that we will land there. So there you go. Obviously it will it will look different once we not will look different. It will. The more we slow down, it will come this way towards us. There's the planet moving below us. Go on, Jeremiah, you're coming home finally. Poor little mate. These things take some time, but you know, to do it with the physics warp is a little bit dangerous. Don't really want to do that because you can cause bad things to happen, like what happened with our tourist spaceship. Okay, all right, we've passed the heat. We're at 900, slowing down even more now. I think we're doing okay. It's a 14, 600, 500. There's the sea. If we could come in at sea level as much as possible, would be best. It's saying that it's safe to release the parachutes, but I'm going to do it at 250-ish. That should be safe enough. There they go. They'll slow us down, and then they should deploy when we get closer to the surface. We're coming down quite slowly now, 100 odd. I mean, it's not exactly balanced. Something's heavy at the back, probably. Jeremiah has been snacking out. Well, you would think it would be heavier at this side, but I don't know. One would think, like, would want to pull that way because these would be quite heavy, the things, but maybe Jeremiah's like eager to get out of the door and is like sitting against the door waiting to get out. And I feel like speeding it up a little bit. So we're 1,000 above. There they go. They're deploying. It's tipping over sideways. It's very weird. I hope that's going to be alright. Wait, it's tipping over like that. What is that flying there? Something we have to rendezvous with at some point. We're going very slowly now. I'm going to speed up a little bit. I'm going to do like that. We'll go 4 times. So let us get down in good time, and then when I don't see much between us and the floor, I'll press this. And hopefully we've got a whole bunch of science. I hope we got the science out of that thing before we jettisoned it, because I thought I was going to do another round, but I'm pretty sure I got the science out of it when I discovered it was still in space, which I did off camera. It's quite a slow descent. It is like, is this it? Am I coming home? Okay, there we are. There's the ground. Hey Jeremiah, you're soon home, mate. Then we just have to like send something to pick you up. At least that's not like part of the game, because that would be very difficult, very time consuming. Probably the space center's somewhere then in those mountains. I don't quite know, but come on, eat. There we go. On the side. EVA, mate. Oh, you can't because it's on the hatch. Okay, we'll recover the vessel. Bringing you home. So we got 155 science from that. We got some parts back. We didn't get any reputation. That's okay. We've got science. So can we do anything with the science? we've got all this science and we've got these things. Can we... We need to upgrade this apparently. How much does it cost to upgrade? 450. Well, we don't have enough. We have 229. Right, we'll have to do we'll have to get our moon base working and then do it. Yeah, that will be in the next episode though. So yeah, we brought Jeb back. We have to one by one clean up all these spaceships, all these missions. We've got a satellite out there, I think, that isn't where it's supposed to be. We didn't line it up properly. I think it's this one that needs to go where the purple is. I forgot now which is which, honestly, but to me it looks like it needs to go where the purple is. I think we're going that way. We have another one to put another one up. And if we do that, we get money, and money will help us. And we have to rescue old Tizzy. Where's Tizzy's there? And our rescue craft is there. We got close and we didn't manage. And old Valentina. We'll see what she's up to. She's probably got quite some science on her as well. She could actually go retrograde. She doesn't have a mech job on her, so that's not going to help us. If we see the map view, I just have to remember her orbit. So that's 68. That's 154. Yeah. So we'll do one. We'll do it as fast as we can with her to bring it down. It's a little shaky. Okay, we won't do that like that. 68, 900. We got to slow down a bit. I mean, ideally, while the game is running, it will she'll come down. But I don't think if you're not actually flying her, the effects don't have any effect on her. So you actually have to be flying with her. 58320, 68320, sorry. 319, 318. It's only going down very, very slowly because we're not hitting that lovely thick air. She doesn't have too big of a periapsis. It's 153. Obviously it's going down as well while we're doing this. So it's going down. So I think once she hits the thicker air it will be much more effective, but she needs to hit that thicker air. And yeah, so I think we're almost out of that. Okay, mate. Okay, mate. All right. So anyway, we'll leave this here, and in the next episode, we'll probably try our moon lander, or I might see about editing the save file to sort out the moon lander. So until then, I've been Stranky. This has been Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.